Mutable signs is nothing and absolutely nothing. Like a mutable sign, you better believe it. Mutable signs, this is your weekly January 2021, 18th through the 24th. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, and Rising for each mutable sign. If you're new, like the video. If you're new, subscribe. If you're new, hit the bell to be notified for more videos I do here in the future. Here at Free Spirit, we allow natural sounds and natural surroundings to take place. You might need to see something or hear something. Could be a truck, bird, car, tree, wind, anything. We follow the 7-day planetary system as well. First card being the moon, representing Monday, how you feel. The second card, Mars, Tuesday. All right, representing the second card, how you're pushing out the energy that you're feeling, how people are seeing you. We go up into the sky with Mercury. The third card represents Wednesday, what you're thinking, manifesting, how you're being creative in the situation. I often need to work on the creative part. Then we expand into the future with Jupiter. Jupiter is the fourth card. It represents Thursday, what we're gaining wisdom and knowledge on, and the potential future outcome of how you're feeling, all right? The fifth card, Venus, a blast from the past, with partner of interest. So partner of interest will be here, who you're dealing with the most, how you're feeling, what you want out of this week, you know, what you're trying to sort of obtain. How you and partner interests are relating and sort of compromising with each other, you know, things like that. Then we find our way into Saturn. Saturn is the sixth card. It represents Saturday. What we need to restrict ourselves from doing, what we need to put more time, energy, and effort into, get to the nitty-gritty of, to have better karmic cycles for the future. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the sun. The sun is the ultimatum of all of this, as the energy and how you feel have been put into the universe, and now it is shining through you as the universe has brought it back to you. And now you're shining as this. So the ultimate outcome, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to be pulling emanation, aka heaven or hell, for each mutable sign. Clarify the spread with the line strider. At the end, we're going to get a color card, number card, planetary card, flux card, and a vocabulary card. Let's get right into it. What do we have for Gemini? The Gemini. Let's dance. Gemini, for the week of January 2021, 18th through the 24th, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, Gemini. So, Gemini, you have Hell, Bina, in the reverse. And as you have shown people the way, guiding the light, moving forward through the darkness, through what has not been seen, giving people ways to advance in their careers, in their path, showing how your writing skills and your posture and your communication skills have really helped people think better, and more common sense has been brought to their life. You now know that you need to gain more wisdom in this, so that way you can help others see further and beyond. All right, so you're really helping a lot of people, and now it's time to gain wisdom to help yourself to be much more of a beacon for others, all right, because people need you. All right, so what do we have for Virgo? Virgo, for the week of January 2021, 18th through the 24th, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, yes, Jupiter is big, Venus, Saturn, the Sun, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, Virgo, you have Heaven, Azrael, Angel of Death. And it is this newness that has been bestowed in you based upon your ancestor that you have been communicating to and yearning to, that throughout this week you're realizing what you truly let go, that the trash has been taken out, and now you feel better. And you're understanding now that it was that trash that I took out is why I'm feeling better. It was me letting go of that mindset that why I'm better. It was me not allowing this feeling to boil up in me, but to actually transform how I am or how I feel. And now I realize that I am a whole new person because I feel it. Sagittarius. For the week of January 2021, 18th through the 24th, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, baby, Venus, Saturn, the Sun, Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius, go ahead with this shit. Oh, hell, Bina, and Sagittarius, you found yourself in a position of being around a lot of people, and your energy is just feeling as though it is too connected, and you want to branch off in your own type of style. But there's something the universe wants you to know at a higher level. To help you and propel you to a higher level, you must humble your situation to a greater level. Because there could be people that you don't want to be around, but you need to learn a higher sense of love for the people that you're being around. Pisces. For the week of January 2021, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, baby. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. How you doing? Not much. We have Israel, Esfrio, Angel of Song. And I believe someone got this in their last reading, is really knowing what the world has been telling you as you possibly haven't had your headphones in, or you did have your headphones in, or you were listening or watching a show or listening into what people have been saying. You've understood what you needed to take action on or be warned about, and now you're preparing yourself for the future because you're really tuning in to what the universe is trying to tell you through an angel that is protecting you with tuning in your ears and your vibration to what needs to be picked up. Underlining energy for all mutable signs is Heaven, Ramil, Angel of Vision. And so you are now rising to the top of the mountain. And now you can see what it is for the future for you, as your future is glowing with new opportunities and everything you can grasp and touch, really seeing through the veil of darkness, illuminating your goal to its totality physically in your vision. And now you see who is along your path. Now you see what communications that you need to make, and relationships and networking connections that need to happen, that will happen. All right? If this resonates, like the video. If this resonates, subscribe. If this resonates, hit the bell to be notified for more videos I do here in the future. I'd highly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's get right into it. 5 shuffles for the mutable signs. 5 shuffles for the mutable signs. 2. 3. 4. Mutable signs for the week of January 2021, Moon, 18th through the 24th, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, rising. Oh my God, I can't. Alright, so for the Moon position, mutable signs, we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse for the Moon position. Alright, so for Mars, For Mars position, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. I crack myself up too much. Alright, let's see what we have for Mercury position. For Mercury position, we have the Ace of Swords. I don't know why I'm laughing too much. Ace of Swords in reverse. Let's see what we have for Jupiter position. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Venus position, we have the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Alright, let's see what we have for Saturn. Alright. Saturn position, we have the Page of Swords. And the Sun position, we have the Queen of Pentacles. It's really nice. Underlining energy is the Queen of Wands. Right under that is the World card and the Empress card. Alright? So, what I'm really picking up here is the fact of so there was an abundance that came in. You know, you really felt fruitful, beautiful. You look really lavish, nice. You're really relaxing a lot. So things were just working out for you. Or you really felt deeply within yourself the feminine energy, allowing yourself to receive a lot from the world. And this is possibly because your vision was illuminated to you as you're on top of the hill. And things have been completed, a certain cycle has been completed, and now you're in a whole newness. And you didn't start from zero. You started at a very high energy in this new world. But you're in a very negative, or I'd say you're in a position of possibly not feeling like the energy you have is going to uphold what goal that you have in mind, all right? And so you could have typed a lot of things up. You could have did a lot of research and put a lot of bookmarks on your computer, a lot of tabs, communicated with a lot of people. You really got a lot of events started, but not feeling like the energy you have can back it up. And you might use some dark tactics to really formulate things to make it easier, but that's not really going to ultimately get things to grow and manifest in the best way, all right? So let's go ahead and start off. So starters, we have, I was laughing like crazy earlier. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse in the Moon position. And so now it's feeling like you need to be really greedy in your situation and take more than you can chew or something like that. Really, I say really a lot, so I'm gonna try not to. Really grabbing a lot more than you can or hold on your plate. And the arrogant mindset is really within your heart now because you're feeling like you know it all. And knowing it all as you communicate to people, you know, I'm sharp, I understand, I know. You don't need to tell me. You're not gaining enough wisdom and knowledge, even though you feel like you're at a king state. You might already be at a king state, but even the most knowledgeable people can still learn. And this is allowing you to not grow further in your abundance itself. Feeling like you're abundant enough to splurge and, you know, eat all that you can and go out and spend money and just go to the store and buy anything that you want, you know, and just keep going because you feel like you have an abundance and you know what you're doing. You don't need to learn anymore. And that's kind of coming in. You're being seen as someone who's very busy, restless, and just kind of busy working on work or just active or doing the same mundane thing, but maybe not the same mundane thing. But it could be a possibility. It's just you not resting. You're really going out and tackling the world in a way where you're just tireless. Like we're not tireless. You're moving without, in a busy way. You're trying to stabilize your mind by being busy. And so you're moving through life just working and being active and not really taking the time to sit back and think, contemplate, really review what you've been doing over the week or what you've been doing past week. And that arrogant mindset is growing more and more within. And you kind of not really understanding how to maintain your high level of abundance because the splurging is really deep within you at this time of you just kind of indulging into things, buying a lot of things that you don't necessarily need and really kind of wasting away the resources that you have. And you're not really reflecting on that. You're just moving through it, you know, busy, busy, busy. Ace of Wands, you're manifesting in, it's like you're manifesting in speed for what it is that you are, you know, whatever vision that you have. So like as you're at the top of the mountain, the speed comes in. You're manifesting in trying to move too fast because you see the vision for what it is now and how it's fully illuminated. You want to rush to the end point of it because it's like there and you see the horizon. You see that oh yeah, all I gotta do is walk along this path, walk through all these people, communicate, network, grow, collab, say a couple things, I got it. But it's like moving too fast, and so situations that come up are gonna make you feel like you need to conquer your goal very quickly. And you're not going to really take advice from people because you're in this arrogance mindset. And as you're splurging and going through your day, just buying any old thing and eating and just splurging because you can, and just kind of feeding yourself and the ego that you have, you're going to be manifesting in trying to obtain things too quickly. Instead of walking slower, you're going to move fast, but not just with your feet, but with your actions and with your hands and your movements. As you look at something and you want it and you get it too quick, because the situations that are being manifested are like you really having the idea to move too fast based upon trying to obtain a goal ever so quickly, because the passion just sits in and you're not thinking about it because it's really being busy. It's a busy mindset. The way you're tackling situations is just like actively staying on the point of thinking and not resting itself, but just actively going, almost like not thinking, but your thoughts are making you just go. And so this is bringing in that hyper speed, periodically throughout your week, where you're just jetting in for something. And the Queen of Wands is not feeling like already that you have the passion, or not even the passion, but the willpower to maintain what it is that you already set in, which is the vision that you have, which is the business that is growing, and the networking, the connections that you have collabed and told people that you're going to be there on Thursday or Saturday or Wednesday, but not feeling like you can maintain that. And so then when that energy comes in, you rush too fast because you have an idea, and that idea is trying to obtain the goal too quickly, trying to set up the event extra fast, trying to get this project done above schedule. Beyond, earlier than scheduled to be done. And this is the energy that's going in, not anything else. I don't know why I said that, but so with the King of Pentacles, it's the arrogant mindset. It's really keeping you in feeling that you're not worthy enough, deeply embedded in. But you're on this whole new journey because you completed the cycle, so there's already something working and turning in your favor here, and you're already abundant. But it's almost like the success that you gain causes you to want to move back down because maybe you're not feeling worthy enough of the success that you have, or even higher success for the future, causing you to be very arrogant and closed off to new energies and people who are telling you advice about how to design this product this way, and to sort of try to work on communicating in a more passive, maybe aggressive way to sort of get a sale or something like that, and rest more. You have the Page of Pentacles. You're really learning where you start new investments and they don't seem to prosper. Learning where you put in your energy and gain some experiences in the wrong places. Or not even the wrong places, but where you've invested your time and energy into the wrong experiences. So that's probably the same thing. And now you've realized that going to this store every day last week, really was just a waste of my time, because it was something I wanted to get in regiment to my life, but it was just splurging away at my money, and I thought it was something I really wanted to incorporate in my life, but really it was just something that I was feeding off my ego, or it was just something really not useful for what I wanted to do that was passionately. It was just too fast. Really learning where you're investing into new experiences, things that are getting you on new waves. I'm getting into a whole new group of people. I'm moving into a whole new gym. I'm getting into the atmosphere of Reiki, people who are doing Reiki, or I'm finding new avenues to invest my money. I'm experiencing a whole new, deeper, sensual atmosphere, but this atmosphere wasn't the atmosphere I needed or was the right one to get into. And you're learning how those weren't the best investments for something new. And the busyness is not helping you, so I say try to pull back, just being active, and try to contemplate a little. I usually don't give advice, although they say the best thing is advice, but I don't know. I'm going to get more into understanding that. I have my opinion on it. But with the card saying here in Jupiter, it's like the wisdom and knowledge you're gaining. It's like the future look of it is you really tone down the arrogant mindset to really start to understand as you're investing into all these new things that aren't really, that you're not really holding up, and that they were bad things to invest into, to not do that anymore. You know what, I shouldn't have been going out with this friend, or I got this recommendation to go to this restaurant or this place to get food, but you know what, that's not really healthy for me. I'm starting to subscribe to a new subscription and all these new subscriptions, but you know what, these things aren't really putting the right knowledge in my mind, and the busyness is not helping. Anyway, we had the Four of Pentacles, and you were very closed off, and so that closed off energy really sparked you to be in your highest vibration. I don't want to be closed off no more. I wanted to go ahead and just splurge into the world, because I've been to myself too much lately. I've been in my own bubble. It's time for me to break free and go ahead and get out there. But the arrogant mindset is the only thing that you brung out into the world. You didn't bring nothing else. But you have a lot to do. You have a lot of resources to spend. You have a lot that you can splurge into. And being in that Four of Pentacles and going straight into the King is like you really jumping out there with the ego at a high level, very sturdy, confident, but not confident, but conceited in a way where it's only me and I know I'm right. And not only that, but I have all the resources and energy and money and finances to do whatever the hell I want. And so I'm gonna buy all these shoes, and I'm gonna get all these shirts, and I'm gonna buy all the food I want, and I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter what you say. And so that's what it is. Partner in interest feels closed off and left out in the cold. So partner in interest, they're relating to you, they're kind of giving you the vibe, they're left out in the cold. They feel like they're stuck in something that isn't fruitful. They don't feel no connections, no experiences with you. And so you might not even see them throughout the week. You might not even see them, or you might not even, it might be the same communication. It might be the same old thing that you say or get connected with them with. And it sort of makes them feel like there's no newness in their world, as their world is just very cold and the same, and it just builds up. They're making money, they're building their finances, but it's not growing or prospering in a way where they want it to. Or they might just be working and focusing on them and not wanting to do anything else. So they feel closed off from you, or they're just focusing on their finances purely, nothing else, no other relationship, just personally on them. And that's sort of like what you were doing, but you were more so closed off, jumping into a king state. Partner of interest is focusing on you. I think I had that card backwards. So they're actively looking in your direction, but they're focusing on them. But at the same time, they're feeling closed off because the communications feel the same. There's no newness, so they feel like there's something blocked there. All right? They feel like there's something blocked there. The Page of Swords, Saturn position. Now the Page of Swords, Saturn position. You want to restrict yourself from being vulnerable. You want to restrict yourself from allowing vulnerability to allow the new creative ideas to be washed away. So, even if you have to be vulnerable in your creative endeavors, you want to still go out there. And, it seems as though the arrogant mindset is you trying to protect the ideas that are coming in. But, you might not be seeing, as you're being very busy and going throughout your day, that there could be you, it could be you not allowing those ideas to come in. It could be like a rush of new things and ambitions just start to flow as you have all these new creative endeavors. As you see the opportunity to go ahead and buy this new item that's going to allow you to work and put your tools to use and build something that's going to move around and about. Or get a new camera and start taking pictures, and now you have a website, or now you have a blog. It could be even you just amplifying a situation, these new things, but don't allow and restrict yourself from allowing the vulnerability of you communicating that to others, like, hey, I got this in, or people seeing what you're doing and saying something about it to stop you from being in that ambition. you know, because the new ideas and the creative flow is just flowing in gracefully. And you might be too busy to realize that because of how you're moving. Oh, the birds are just flying around. Oh my God. And so, you know, you want to work harder and put more time, energy, and effort into getting creative in what it is that you're doing. Getting creative, all right, in what's passionate, so that way you can rebuild that sense of value within you that says, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and grow this. I'm going to actively work on getting more followers. I'm going to actively work on getting new equipment, you know, a new camera. I'm going to get some new clothes, shoes, so I can take pictures and look better. I'm going to get some new cards like I do. I'm going to go ahead and work on the garden. Get some new plants, photos, pictures. I'm going to actively work on those ideas that come in and flow, because the ideas are flowing in, and work on maintaining that flow and utilizing and being active with your ideas without rushing those ideas. So you won't want to rush those ideas, because the Ace of Swords is in. So those ideas that come in will probably be things that you want to do very fast, because you see, as you're at the top of the hill, based upon a cycle that you have completed, World card here, that you might rush these ideas. So it's more or less taking action on them, but don't try to complete it. So you can rush the idea, don't rush it, but you can push movement to it, but try not to complete the goal too fast, but feel the experience as you go and really love what it is that you're doing. At the end of the day, Queen of Pentacles, you can't say nothing to you, because where you didn't see your value or feel your value, you now know your value, because you're nurturing others as you have connected and networked with people, not feeling that you had what it took to keep going. You learn that by you nurturing others and showing that you can fill in spaces where they're lacking, that you are very abundant within yourself, and realize that you are grounded completely, and there's nothing that can take you off that realization. And now as you communicate and understand how people are talking to you based upon what it is that's going on, that you are able to reflect and come back with what it is that needs to be filled in. As your potential is realized of you nurturing everything around you as you nurture yourself. You're very grounded. You're picking people up. Someone fell today and you pick them up. You get them off the ground because you are humble enough and realize that you are a nurturing person. And you lift someone up spiritually. You give someone a gift. You say nice, kind gestures and words. And you illuminate growth within your atmosphere. And anyone who steps into that atmosphere will be lifted up automatically. Let's go ahead and get a color card for the mutable signs. Well, black, because it's the only card that's in my hand. All the other ones fell. So we got black. Alright, so we got black. Let's go ahead and get a number card. What do we have for the mutable signs? Mutable signs. We have 2. Alright, so you have to make a choice this week. There needs to be some type of possible partnership choice or a group choice, or you need to really rely on your instincts as much as possible. Let's go ahead and get a planetary card. Yeah. Let's get a planetary card. Alright, so let's see what we have. We have Boomerang Nebula. Boomerang Nebula. It is a continuous, it continues to form and develop due to the overflow of gas from its center. So you develop rapidly this week. You have the resonance and the essence that allows you to develop over and over and over, gaining more, gaining more, gaining more. That's what I'm feeling. Let's get a flux card for the mutable signs. Flux card. No hand bonus. So we're going to draw 3 cards because that's all I can think of with that one. So it says 3. You have chocolate cookies. Alright? So treat yourself to some chocolate cookies, baby. Let's see. We got rules reset. Alright? So I'd say every day start at 0. Alright? That might help you out. And then 10 cards in your hand. Ooh, all right. So we're going to do 10. I'm going to do 10 that's going to say something. All right. So you need to have a double agenda. All right. You need to go ahead and just start off, play something, it says first play random. So just start off new every day. 3, all right, so 3 jackpot, so there's some money coming. All right. 4, we got 4, so get some sleep. All right. 5, we got hypnotism. You might need to sway something or someone. 6, we got take another turn. So I say try again. There's going to be something that comes up this week, and you try, you might fail. Try again. 7, we got use what you take. All right, so whatever you're taking, utilize what it is. 8, the moon. All right, so really connect deeply to your emotions. 9, your dreams are very important. And 10, squishy chocolate. We had chocolate cookies. Those cookies might be very squishy, and they are chocolate. Let's get a vocabulary card, baby. Let's dance. I missed you guys. I hope I do. All right, so we got desultory. Oh my God, I suck at pronouncing. Hopefully you can see that. If you can't, comment in below and help me out with this. Jumping from one thing to another, disconnected. So you might be jumping a little bit too much to places. You might need to disconnect, or you're feeling disconnected. So try not to jump around too much. Hopefully that helps. Mutable signs. Mutable signs. If this resonates, like the video. If this resonates, subscribe. If it resonates, hit the bell to be notified for more videos that I do here in the future. Also, I appreciate all donations. Donations have been coming in. I really do appreciate that. If you would like to donate, my life path number, which is 8, you can donate 888 to this channel below, in the description below, Cash App or PayPal. Also, everything else Free Spirit Tarot based related. And until next time, I'll see you later.